Hey BC, what's up? It's me, yours truly. I am back to do a really quick video here. Been doing some studying tonight. Decided to take a really quick break just to show you guys a couple new things that I've gotten in over the past couple weeks or so. Nothing really too big, but just again, excuse to come on and kind of share a few things. First of all, I do want to say, Mr. Billy Crayoni, I did get your message, and I apologize again. I know I said I picked up a couple of records for you one day, and I've just kept putting it off and getting those things mailed out. So when I saw your last message, I just said, okay, I'm going to stop what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead and box them up, get the box address, so now it's packed up and ready to go, and these records will get to you. It's nothing really huge, just some things that I was shopping around one day and I saw them and it made me think about you, so I was like, hey, let me pick these up for my boy Billy. So I finally got them packed up, ready to go, so they will be on the way. Again, I apologize, it's taking me a while to get those to you. But let me share with you some of the things I picked up here. Let me start with a couple of the simple things here. These are actually some kind of nice dollar bin finds. Nice little addition to my jazz collection. This is Jonah Jones here. This is called a selection of Riverboat 6. And it's kind of like, I don't know, it's almost really more of that southern New Orleans swing, Dixie kind of stuff. So it's a little bit different than maybe some of his other stuff. But it was a really neat album, and I like some of the stuff I heard off of it. Again, it was only $1, so that was a really nice pickup. I also got another fun one here. I don't know if you guys remember this movie or not, but Inner Space soundtrack. Picked that up for $1 as well, which is really cool. It's one of those old movies back in '87, which kind of my favorite year of movies. If you go anywhere from about, kind of with music too, I mean 84, 83, 84 to about 87, 88ish, just kind of everything in that 5-6 year span was movies, music was just awesome. But let me share with you a couple other things that I picked up which are kind of cool. Playing in the background right now is the newest Van Halen, which is kind of neat because I wasn't actually aware they had pressed this on vinyl. And I was just kind of playing around on eBay one day and saw them on there. They were pretty cheap, especially considering it's a double LP, so I went ahead and picked up a copy of that. I want to keep my Van Halen collection going full steam, although I still need to get a copy of Unlawful Carnal, so if anyone happens to have that on vinyl and wants to trade or anything, let me know. It is a 2 LP set. Comes on a very bright red vinyl. And actually, I was pretty happy with this too, because I'd only heard like what I heard in concert when I saw him a little while ago, then also what I kind of looked up on the internet with YouTube and everything. But actually listening to the record on a halfway decent system and all that, it's actually a little bit better than I thought. It is a little more kind of the traditional Van Halen with raw, and that's just not something that I guess you get from listening to it on a computer with regular computer speakers and all of that. So I'm glad to say the album is a little bit better than I expected. And then these other ones here, I had a friend that called me up. He runs a record store, and he got some good stuff in that he bought off a guy. They were still sealed, but still, he got them and sells them at used prices and everything else. So I picked up a couple. One I wasn't as familiar with at first, but this is Gorefest, Rise to Ruin. Really nice 2 LP set. I think I got this one for like $5 too, which was awesome. Again, 2 LP set. They came in some, decent little black sleeves here, but again, on red vinyl. Just kind of some really good, hard metal type stuff, which I was pretty impressed by them. There was nothing on here that was just like, mind-blowing, fantastic, but it was consistently really good songs throughout the LP, and I think on a 2 LP set, that's always a great thing. So I was very happy to get introduced to Gorefest. The next one here, which is about the same, I think originally the new price on this was $19.99. I ended up getting this for only $4.99. Oh yeah, I was thinking about something else for a second. And this right here is Misery Index, Discordia. And again, just another kind of metal band I never heard about. Ended up being pretty good stuff. There was, I think, 3 or 4 songs in here I thought were pretty good. And this too was also on, I don't know what the deal is, all of a sudden with all this red vinyl, but single LP on red vinyl as well. So that was also pretty good. And the other one I picked up here, the last one I'm going to show, and this is one actually that I'm going to put on eBay. I kind of took a chance on this album. Well, I take that back. I was in the store and I saw this album, wasn't quite sure, hadn't heard of the group before, whatever, so I got on my phone and just got on YouTube for a second and checked out one or two songs. And obviously you can't really hear anything on a phone with no headphones in a record store, but I heard it sounded kind of hard, it was kind of brutal, and I was like, yeah, it's my kind of metal or whatever. And so I went ahead and bought it, which was Suicide Silence. And I brought it home and took a listen to it. And I was thinking, oh, this is sounding kind of good. And then I pulled it out. It's on clear vinyl. It's kind of neat. But I pulled it out and I started looking at the lyrics on the sheet inside, and just became completely and totally turned off by the lyrics in it. To the point where I just kind of felt like this is not even an album that I want to have in my collection. I don't have enough respect for the album to keep it in my collection. So I decided I was going to put it on eBay so I can get my money back out of it. Then I also thought, well, maybe let me show it to the VC in case there's somebody out there that might be really interested in it. I'll kind of give them, first crack at it. And probably, less than what I would sell it for on eBay, obviously, but I just wanted to give the VC a crack at it as well. There was only 2,000 of these clear copies made, but again, just when I looked into the lyrics and everything there, it turned me off so much. I was just like, I just refuse to have this record in my collection. So, and in case you're curious about what turned me off about me, this kind of little rant or whatever, you guys know that I'm really into metal music. Obviously, it's something I really, really love. And, there's always certain darker things that are associated with metal music. And I don't have a problem with that. I think when you listen to music, you feel what you feel and you believe what you believe. And, even the artist's lyrics cannot make you feel something or make you believe something. You interpret it the way you interpret it. So even though, I'm a very spiritual person, and I have some very strong beliefs when it comes to God, my faith, and all of that. That part of metal music doesn't bother me at all because they can't control my beliefs. I like metal for the sound, I like metal for the energy, I like the attitude of it. I don't have to accept all the darker beliefs that might surround it in some way. But the thing that bothered me about this album was that the lyrics were not about this is what I believe, which a lot of bands will do. So I'm showing you myself. The lyrics with this album were more about, quite frankly, which a lot of it said was more of a, fuck you because you believe this. That was kind of more of the attitude behind this, is that they're ridiculing you for what you believe and not expressing what they believe. And something about that just really ticked me off to a certain degree. And I was like, these bums are not worth being a part of Mr. Hall of Fame's record exchange. So again, that's just my personal opinion, and I decided I'm going to get rid of this. So again, if anybody wants this copy, interested in purchasing it, because I am kind of adamant, where typically I might give records away, but this one I'm kind of headstrong and actually getting my money back out of it, because I don't want to feel like I've contributed to them in any way, shape, or form. Again, just kind of send me a message, let me know, and we could easily work something out. If I don't hear anything in the next few days, I'm just going to throw it up on eBay. But I think that's about all the new stuff I got. Yeah, well, I guess I don't know if it's really worth the show, but I did go by Goodwill and pick up 4 by the Blues Travelers, and then also a sealed copy of Johnny Hates Jazz. Just kind of nice. Which, of course, where they had that smash hit, Shattered Dreams, but just a couple cassettes I stumbled across. But anyway, thanks for watching, VC. Again, Crayoni, I got your stuff on the way right here. I will probably get it out this weekend, and hope you guys have a good one. All right, take care, VC.